What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, and welcome back to the Bazaar. We just had a new patch, and I wanted to show off my favorite game from the previous patch, possibly my favorite game of the Bazaar ever. I put together a truly powerful and unique build by the end of this, and I did not start off this game doing commentary. My opening items were really terrible, to be honest, and then I messed around with bees for a while and just didn't run into anyone else playing items and didn't even make my bees that powerful, really. I do pick up a lot of early game income, which is good, and then I wind up fielding this Crook build, which loses, but on the next day, I am able to upgrade this Crook from silver to gold to diamond, and that is when I felt like, okay, maybe I should start to do some commentary because this game just got good, and don't worry, it is not going to be a Crook build by the end of it. That was a pretty quick come up for Diamond Crook. I might be able to turn this around, actually. We're going to have a 1 second at Lottle, which is of course good. This I'm not playing into too much. It's really just a burst comp with Jabalian Longbow, and then I'll hope to get some other multi-uses like the flail and stuff. But if I can, I feel like this might be able to work. Yeah, this could buy me an extra day. Gold tier skills, I might have actually gone for weapon skills, but let's see if we can find a good gold tier skill here then. Your items have 30% crit chance. When you use an item, they lose crit chance. So we are going to be firing through this pretty rapidly. This is not that great, I don't think. Let's just reroll. When you use a property, haste. When you buy a property, gain. Huh. None of these looking particularly exciting. That's a bummer. I'll just take tall buildings then. I don't think any of these are great. Alright, I'll be getting a property then. Buys your small. It's like fine. Oh, you know what? Maybe I want to look for more mediums, actually. Yeah, just find some more mediums.
I love them all.
Buys your small at +1. So if this, it sells for 0 and then gives you 3 things that you can sell for 4 each. I mean, it's fine. You sell an item, this gains 1 value. You have increased max health equal to 10 times this item's value. Heal equal to 4 times the value of your other items, or all of your items. Your other items gain plus value equal to this item's value. I think I'm going to sell out of the extract for a roll. And then I could sell through this now to buy an ATM. I don't think that that's that great. I might just hang on to this and hope that we can do something with the longbow here.
Is it because I talk too slow?
I probably should actually... This just activates so frequently. I probably should just go all in on the Atladal and hope that I can just grab a quick kill. Which I think is what I was already basically trying to do, but... What is this? A puffer? And a pretty tiny cutlass, actually. I might just be able to rip them open here. Yeah, I think we've got it here. Jabalian longbow kills, and it's not even going to come to that.
You should put it toward noble.
That's really interesting. So it's just the Atladal, bronze Atladal, I mean plus Crook, carrying me here. But I can get behind that. Sells econ items. I got 14 gold, sure.
I am but a humble farmer. Coins are my seeds.
Property to the left of this has double value. Gotta figure if I'm trying to pivot eventually or no. Really can't figure that out yet. These are both free.
I bid you farewell.
So let's just grab those to start here. Might start going docks for armor, just to try to get some crazy high roll. Alright, Life Preserver is actually a really good shield item, or a really good medium item. I think this is just too slow. I think Grindstone's actually just too nothing. So let's go for this. Briefcase at least. Briefcase is like just as good as Cash Cannon. That's wild. I guess I'll just play Briefcase then, huh? Chili Charles. Yeah. They could have some pivot-worthy stuff if I get the ice cream truck or the igloo or even the hammock. Could all be pivot-worthy. And my best build with the pig has included the Atlatl. So maybe I should be using the Atlatl more. Alright, cool. I am thinking... Sure. I am thinking I will replace one of these with a life preserver for the PvP fight.
Lithic markets just trade boulders. This is more fun.
Can I fit in a fixer-upper? Yeah, I mean, I could sell through both of these. The thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hang on to a fixer-upper for the rest of the day. Landscraper. Landscraper's similar to what I already have. And I'm not sure I'm going to hang on to it long enough for it to be relevant either, so if it's just an econ item for me. Cool. Skill upgrades could be fun. Weapons could also be fine for lifting. But I don't know. Alright. I'm going to use a property haste 2. I feel like this is still pivotable. So I'm just going to grab tall buildings. This just doesn't seem like it does much. 10 more damage on the Atlatl. Sure, it's something, but it's also like very replicatable with other effects. And here's the question. Sure.
My dreams are too big.
In the pig mirror, life preserver is probably worse, actually. It seemed like a funny idea. And they have got a fort, but can we still battle through the fort? Yeah, 1.1 second at Atlatl. Still crushing it. And it's really just not going to matter. Yeah, it's just at Atlatl. Atlatl Crook. I feel like I'm stealing these wins. Because I'm a crook. You get it? It's crook pun. Crook pun. Alright, there we go. Get a small weapon. I'll just look at items.
I mean, a customer.
Definitely want to buy this.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Get a freeze item, eh? Yeah, that's better than selling weapons. When you freeze your weapons, I mean, this is way too slow. I'm never using it. It is terrible. Oh, it's a weapon. That's why all my stuff went up. I was like, wait, does this count my things in the stash as well? Because that could be wild. I'm just going to toss the life preserver. I'm over it. Best defense is a good offense. And it just gives me like additional chances for my bow to be souped up. So I think it makes a lot of sense to just put in the little handbag.
Not all Jabalians
Pufferfish.
are
When you
pacifists.
haste charge this 3 seconds, when you use a property, basically use the pufferfish. Every time I use a property, I would get to use the pufferfish. Alright, this could be a really cool endgame build then. Let's start by tossing that, though. I think that could be really, really good. Double poison is not worth it. I mean, enchants on pufferfish are really good. I don't have any skills that are insane with it. I would probably just give it slow effects. Feels like a wacky thing to build around when it has nothing to do with anything else I'm doing right now. But I do feel like it is the best thing I've got to enchant. But I could just give the Lotl poison because it activates every 1 second. But it wouldn't activate every 1 second unless I stay with this build. Let me take a look at what the Lotl does. Three poison, slow 2 items for 2 seconds. Oh, that's really good.
Entrepreneurs don't take lunch breaks. Where's your hustle?
I think I'm gonna grab a heavy at Lotl and just see how far that can carry me. I'll hang on to the pufferfish still for a moment in case that's worth caring about later. But I think this is going to be my build still for a sec here. I could see different items from Vanessa being better.
Some of this I found. Most of it.
Yeah, but this has ammo, so it's not that great. 6 for a reroll on Nessa. Oh, Hammock is enchanted here. This is not normally what Hammock does. Oh, so Hammock is not that good normally. This is just Icy Hammock. Ah, I never realized that. So I have 2 actually pretty unique items in this build. I'll just get rid of the life preserver. It's not that much. And I'd like to loop through these things. I think it's worth getting
Next time we meet,
a little bit of extra damage on everything. Oh, Katana is beautiful. I also have an opportunity for Crow's Nest, which is unfortunately not an activating property. And then there is also Barrel, if I want to build my own Vanessa. Wow, I'm giving a lot of opportunity here to pivot out of this, aren't I? I feel like for starters, this is so good.
But it still won't help you defeat me.
I do think that this is probably the route to go. It is going to fall off, but it's so good right now. Do I go for the barrel? I'm so far away from the barrel, though. Crow's Nest I can't make work. Unless I went like Cash Cannon. Crow's Nest. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with this. There was a lot of pivot opportunity this turn, and I'm instead choosing to just stay the most boring path, which I kind of hate, but I think it's fine. Medium. Could look for some more medium items. Though maybe with lifting an upgrade, it could actually be really worth going for. I don't think so. I think I'm just a Crook build. This gives me 1 extra income. I'll just go for lifting. There's still a lot of game to be played, so it's fine. Alright, and then I'll just grab a little bit more gold into the cash cannon. But I think I'm strong enough here.
I should warn you.
Dealing 600 damage every 2 seconds with my starting weapons here. That's got to be good. And I'm also, yeah, I'm slowing their entire comp with this Atlatl. Now that I've enchanted the Atlatl, this is probably the comp. And I should probably look to replace both of these with more relevant things. I think I want the dually ball that gives things larger cooldowns. It'll slow down my katana. But as long as the heavy Atlatl's going every second, it's probably just enough. And then what does this do again? I totally forget what Mysterious Portal does, so I gotta go for it. Oh, it's just a random thing, and this time it sells freeze items. That's crazy good.
I offer you the gifts of
Okay. What is this? Icy? Apropos chapeau. I don't know what this thing is. But apparently normally it shields 50 and scales adjacent weapons. Now it also freezes 1 item for 2 seconds every 5 seconds. When you use a property, charge this. So, like, I could just replace both of these with different freeze things. I don't think that that's crazy. Are these the freeze things that I want? They're medium. But they're definitely medium, right? Freeze an item for 2 seconds, freeze 1 item. That's so funny that they have different different text like that. Adjacent weapons gain 20 damage. Yeah, I mean, it's double the cost, but it's probably worth it considering I don't think I'm going to manage to use a property. Though, no. I could get in a snow globe. I'm just trying to think of medium properties, and I'm about to roll, and potentially we'll see a medium property. Balcony isn't a property that I can use, but, like, tall buildings really makes me want to use a property. I think I might be getting rid of the vineyard. And I'm never playing Icy Hammock, never playing Pufferfish, probably. There's maybe a world where I play Pufferfish. But I'm just trying to justify buying both of these and then rolling. Almost a nice amount of gold out of this, but probably still worth selling through it. Then buying both of these and rolling, and I'll still have a little bit of cash. Alright, sounds good to me.
May the snow bring quiet.
Not going to grab the ice cream truck. Let's just roll, and we do find the snow globe. We also find Giant Ice Club. Whenever any item gains freeze, charge this 6 seconds. That in between an igloo, or an icy hammock in between an igloo and a giant ice club is pretty crazy, because it means 2 seconds into the fight, you get to freeze an item. Which means 6 seconds into the fight, this activates. We could also play these things next to each other. I mean, I can't buy all of this. Even if I sell off my entire board right now, this thing is really expensive because I bought these two things. When you use a property, charge this 1 second. Whew. Okay, so we have to figure out what we want here. I feel like I'm always buying the snow globe, and I feel like I'm never able to afford the giant ice club, as cool as it looks. So if I want to, I can maybe sell both of these and afford the giant ice club. Fortunately, this does not have increased value. So things are a little bit slow. I think the katana is still probably worth playing. I don't necessarily need to, though. I do really like playing the snow globe and then using the tall buildings from that. Ah, this is so tricky. I'm never playing this ever again. Sure. Just trying to figure out exactly how much buying power I have here. And this would cost me... I should see if I can do it. I can never buy the igloo as well, right? Yeah, wait, isn't this full thing the comp? Maybe I don't need this in there. This is such a crazy pivot potential. All right, I'm definitely buying this.
Cool their hot tempers.
I could just play like all freeze things. $17 gold. This would be 60 gold. No way I can get up to 60 gold, right? This is 30. I also don't want to sell this, which means I have to play. I feel like I have to play Crook heavy at Lottle. Let's just do the math. Let's just do the math. Okay, sorry. This is 20 gold. This is 36. Wait, no, I'm keeping this. $32 plus 20 is 52 plus 4. 21 plus 52 is 73. I could buy both of these. What's the fastest? Oh, and the reason I'm buying both of these is with two large items sit between the Icy Hammock. It has a 2-second cooldown that then charges the giant ice club. Is this worthy of a full pivot? I wouldn't be playing Booby Trap either. So I could hang on to the Atlatl. Could I also hang on to the Crook? I don't think so. But let's start to sell things off here. So the board is this. 61 that cost me, and this is 60 gold here, clearly. I think I go for it. And just go for a freeze build here. Well, I'm locked in at this point, right? I sold everything else off. All right, sounds good. I guess that decision's made for me then. I can't really buy anything. I will... And if I fall below half health, I use this, which charges this. And if I fall below half health, I also... I mean, I just get a free activation of Giant Ice Club if I fall below half health. Cool. I think I'm going to be alright for this fight. Let's not go to jewels just yet. Skills unique to pig, shield skills, weapon skills. I wonder if there's a... No, I go to unique to pig and I look for that if you have 4 items, you have got a reduced cooldown. Yeah, that's really good. I just gained a bunch of gold and now I'm bankrupt. Let's go for long strides. Everything has a 4% cooldown. That'll definitely add up. I could go for Pharaoh's Khan's triple damage on the giant ice club. That's not typically something that I go for. But it could work. No vehicles. Let me see what the Revenant does real quick, actually. We are on day 9. And the Revenant says when you gain regen. No, we're going for single item build. Full pivot. Full pivot to single item world. Oh, and this kills me? This just barely kills me. Oh, I guess I could maybe keep it permafrozen here, though. Alright, that was our first hit. And yeah, as soon as the snow globe activates, the giant ice club's going to activate again. Seems cool. If we could have gotten an enchantment on this or this, that would have been game-winning. Oh, this is also insane in a Crook build, in case we ever decide to go back to that. Wait. Oh, I thought this said your non-Vanessa items have a 30% crit chance. It's just your items from other heroes. We could go Crook, Flamethrower, Hammock, Snow Globe if we really need to, but it's not that good. We could look for a different medium item so that we just have this build as an option in the back pocket. Item to the left of this has its cooldown reduced by 25%. You can't get below 1 second cooldown, but we could use that to reduce the cooldown on the Flamethrower. But then I'm playing 5 items too, and then I lose the long stride. So I think I'm actually over this stuff. Here's a question though. Is the phonograph ever better than... No, I don't think so. Snow Globe just immediately activating the Ice Club seems really good to me. I could see using the phonograph on the Ice Club. It gives it 25% off, which is like 3 seconds off, basically, more or less. Oh, but yeah, this is also a property. So yeah, that's kind of the bummer, is my properties are my slowest thing, so tall buildings isn't great, but it's fine. Weapon properties adjacent. I don't think I'm even going to bother reading these. Yeah, alright, I'm done.
Leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
I would have actually taken the, okay, cooldown reduction is probably the best thing, but this can just get you cooldown reduction. If I find, yeah, reduce your leftmost item by 9 or reduce everything by 2. You know what I think I can do? Wait a minute. Don't you do this? And now it has a... No, you do even more than that. Okay, this is going to make this whole video worth it. Watch this. This has a 12-second cooldown. Yeah, this is about to go nuts. 12-second cooldown, 10.9 second cooldown, and look what we've done. 1 second cooldown. That is really good on an icy item. So now every 1 second I'm charging this 6 seconds, and I think we've actually rivaled the heavy at Lottle. Oh, no, a heavy Icy Hammock would not have worked. It's already enchanted. Oh, I am so glad I did not throw the game with that then. Okay, and none of these other items I even had when I reached my first enchant. Oh, I think I just broke it. Yeah, I mean, this is the lowest cooldown that you can possibly get on an item. So every 1 second, I freeze something, charge up the ice club. I actually don't even... Oh, yeah, I think I actually really want to swap out these things now, both. But this is still really fantastic. And will allow me to get in some absolutely massive hits. Yeah, this is great. I'm going to take a look at this damage recap. I don't even know if my opponent got to activate there, like anything. I think they might have just been permafrozen. Let's see. Yeah, recap. They activated both of these each 1 time. They got icy rocket boots. Oh, that's awkward. This is a junk item. And they activated the gym once. Not close to activating that. Okay, great. Great. So, this could really be anything. It's fine as like a backup plan. But I think this is better as like, well, I'm not sure if Fort will work. 5.7. Yeah, Fort won't really work unless I can find some more cooldown reduction, which I think is definitely possible. But Snow Globe, I don't know if it's doing enough. It is charging up the Giant Ice Club in addition to the Icy Hammock. So it's fine. Yeah, I'll probably keep this as is for now. I could see playing the Itlotl in a world where the Itlotl has a low enough cooldown, but 7.5 seconds is not quite it. So we're going to keep with this for a moment. I'm kind of into grabbing chocolate bars, except that I've got 2 items that trigger when I've taken enough damage. I might start to build up my econ again. I'm feeling a little bit confident. Maybe I just... Oh, I mean, we are at an economic shop, I suppose. Start of each fight with Dragontooth. Yeah, I'm thinking about going for econ again here. Do I also roll?
I promise.
Yeah, sure. Piggy Bank 2. I think Piggy Bank is never playable. Sure. I'm almost out of gold. Let's just spend it all on the Piggy Bank. 2 income. If you have at least 25 gold, get an additional 2 income. No, I would love a gold tier loot item. Let's see what we get. We get Gland. And I will have to sell out of the flamethrower to pick up Gland. I mean, I'm never playing a Crook build at this point, right? Oh well.
I made that same investment once.
Not a huge hit for me. Let's just take a look at items here then. This is something I was thinking is probably worth just having in my stash.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say.
One more roll here. Anything else like that? At the start of each day, get chocolate bars and spare changes. It's fine. I don't want to have too many things like that I'm sitting on. Yeah, I'm already basically out of room for the piggy bank, but maybe that's fine. Maybe I sell out of piggy bank right here. Sure.
Yeah, if that doesn't work
Great. And now I've got exactly enough room to pick up something else. I'm not going to worry about the business card. Frost Street Champion has the word Frost on it. I've got the word Frost on it. Oh, do they have... No, they don't. Okay, I was slightly worried for a second that they would have some skill that would be really bad. I mean, Blizzard is interesting because it allows me to immediately use the Giant Ice Club, which I'm assuming is what happened in that fight. I don't even know what happened. When you freeze, this gains damage. Is this better? Is this better than the snow globe? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think this is enough damage. It's cute, but I don't think it's ever good enough. I think we just fight another monster here. I'm going to sell out of that thing soon. Ooh, this is not a good one to fight. I actually messed up. I should have... Yeah, I lose this fight. I should have played a different build, because only playing 4 items against this is really terrible. Instead, I'll just lose. I don't even think I had a backup build. I think I was just always just losing to this encounter here. That's a toughie.
I'll bounce back from this.
Yeah, I'll be alright. Alright, infinite rerolls worked out really well for me last time, right? No, that wasn't what got me to the freeze shop. Something else got me to the freeze shop, but still pretty fantastic. I feel like dually... Oh, get a free loot item. Yeah, this was insane for me. So I could grab 2 more XP. Could use an insect wing on the Icy Hammock, but not really, because... So the only way that the insect wing works on the Icy Hammock is if I find Fort. Which could still be really interesting. I feel like that's my best build at some point. So I think I do play for that. As weird as this seems, I'm just getting irrelevant cooldown reduction here. Gold tier skills, an upgrade on Icy Hammock. I don't think upgrading any of this is useful. Well, let's see what Snow Globe does. I mean, this is already Diamond, which is why this comp is working, right? Actually kind of curious. The... What is this called here? Giant Ice Club? Giant Ice Club, yeah, it goes from 3 seconds to 6 seconds. So this comp is only working because of this. I think I'm just going to take a look at gold tier skills rather than waste more time here. What else do we have? We have the first 5 times you use your rightmost item, which I can change to be the Giant Ice Club. Freeze 1 item for 1 second. Seems good to me. I cannot make this my rightmost item. And the Ice Club activates before the Snow Globe. So yeah, like I said, I think these can just get replaced, and I can just go crazy with Icy Hammock plus Giant Ice Club. We're definitely grabbing Coolant Leak. Yeah, sounds great. Nice ice, spice, ice, nice. True fans will get that reference. I don't need to use the insect wing right here, except using it allows me to have 3 slots for the vending machine. So I think I am going to do that. Probably put the vending machine here. And... Great, so this is now 10.9. Again, I know that this does nothing right now, but it will do something eventually. But for right now, a 1 second Icy Hammock allows this to activate 2 seconds in, and then it'll start to charge itself, which is incredible. And I think this is going to be all right. The main thing that gets me here is Rapid Thaw. If my opponents have the Rapid Thaw skill, they'll be able to break out of this freeze, but otherwise, freezing 1 item every 1 second is pretty dang good, and hitting for 1k basically every second is also pretty fantastic. I also just have a 5.8 second kill. As soon as that happens, I win, because I freeze them more times, and then activate the Giant Ice Club a few more times. A variety of ways to enhance your offensive items. I believe that's just get additional poison or damage on the Ice Club and is not actually relevant. Oh, everything moved around when I did that other thing. That's fine. Oh, I didn't even visit a merchant yet. So yeah, it's actually totally fine. And this is the more important one because I care more about max health than value at this point. I actually have a lot of value again already.
Profit 10.
When you use another non-weapon item, charge this 1 second. Well, it's not a property, but I don't think I care about properties. I think that the ice cream truck is really good with Icy Hammock. 3 seconds into the fight, it activates and freezes an item for 4 seconds. So I think I'm going full icy here.
Do you have to
Which now means this looks pretty terrible. So we'll definitely be looking to replace that. Do I buy this for 3 chocolate bars? No, I don't think so. Oh, the item to the left of this has its cooldown reduced by 50. 50. To the left is really awkward because it means I cannot use my coolant leak. But 50 is a crazy number, and I have to buy that. Yeah, that's wild. How do I afford that? Let's just sell out of the masterpiece. That's simple enough.
happy to make a sale?
Alright, the item to the left of this, so I either go like this, and now the giant ice club activates every 5.8, or I do this, and the ice cream truck activates every 2 seconds. It might be better to do it on the charging item, and the ice cream truck will take care of the giant ice club anyways. Yeah, the only bummer is now I'm not using the coolant leak, so the ice club isn't charging itself, but there's no way to do that with the phonograph, and I feel like phonograph ice cream truck might just be busted. I think we'll enter combat with that assumption. And at the start of each fight, oh, you have to include this in the fight. All right, not worth it then. What is our... Oh, we're not at the encounter yet. Do I want to start building up crit chance? Yeah, I think that that's a reasonable thing to spend my cash on here too. Let's do it. And yeah, we're going to have to sell through this anyways. Start of each day. I'll probably sell through this first. Get a little bit of health here. That's still working on this, right? Okay, perfect. 2 crit chance from my first gumball machine. 4 crit chance. That's actually fantastic. I will... I'll read what these encounters do real quick. I think these have to do with ammo, both of them. But we'll see. So, Hulkling Experiment. Yeah, ammo related. Trash Titan. When you use a small item, charge a large item for 1 second. Your large weapons deal plus 72 damage. Okay, both of those things could actually be fine. Maybe I'll fight the Trash Titan. Not looking to use a small item. I would replace this with a small item, and it would charge these things. It's possible. I think the phonograph on Ice Cream Truck is correct, but I could certainly be wrong on that. And Lord of the Wastes is 2 more XP. Oh, and you know what? I've never gotten the genie lamp. Sure. It's good enough of a reason for me. You might be able to hear the puppy snoring right now. She is deep in her slumber, so apologies / you're welcome for that.
Someday you will see.
What do we get here? This is the magic carpet, not the genie's lamp. All right. Diamond tier skills, weapon skills, shield skills. Certainly not shield skills, right? I mean, how can you go wrong with diamond tier skills? That seems so sweet. You level up, upgrade a property when your enemy uses a non-weapon. Charge a weapon 1 second. It's not actually that useful. When you fall below half health, use your highest shield item. I don't think this is that useful for me. Let's roll. Double the damage of your large weapons. That seems quite useful. First time you fall below half health, double all your crit chances. When you use a weapon, reduce its cooldown by 5%. I think just double the damage, double my output here, double the fun. Seems pretty good. I'm mostly a freeze build, but I think just getting double damage on this is pretty solid.
Impressive.
Could look at large items, look for fort. Would I replace ice cream truck with fort? It is still possible. I think that fort plus icy hammock could still be a really good play. And basically what I would do at that point, I think, is I would flip the giant ice club over here so that giant ice club is activating every second, which is still worth considering. Every second, activate giant ice club. Still worth considering. Yeah, let's see if we can find the fort.
This is talking fast.
Oh, okay, I've destroyed the double whammy. That's interesting. Your other items gain plus value equal to this. No, we're rolling. Do we find the fort? We do. Also a diamond tier fixer-upper. This could be interesting, just flat health, but I think the fort is actually going to work. If I sell off all of these, I can buy it. I'm 1 short. No, wait, that's 24, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So I buy the fort, and let's just look at this build for a second.
Candy says that's wrong.
The icy hammock is still at 1 second. Enemy. Oh, this is only enemy item cooldowns. Oh, this is broken then. Everything is going to have increased cooldown reduction. I'm going to go through freezing all of their stuff and just smacking them every second for 2,000 damage. And that's before they will ever get to activate. I think this is great. I think we've won. Is this an upgrade? Upgrade an item? Upgrade my fort? How could I possibly lose? I mean, upgrade fort is redonkulous.
Don't tell me Ford is your smith. That
And trying to see, like, yeah, now my shield skills matter. But yeah, we're just gonna donk them with the giant ice club. I'm not gonna worry about the ice cream truck. I think I'm actually looking to sell out of ice cream truck here. And if I get a frozen enchant, I'll put it on fort or giant ice club. We're good. We are settled in. I could get slowed down by some opening freeze or some opening slow. Both of those are really good against me.
my
But
fight
still,
is
it's going to take my opponent at least 3 seconds to activate anything. Unless, of course, like, they've got a bunch of stuff like this. But yeah, this is just going to be a perma-frozen cutlass, and by
Next time,
perma,
boys,
I mean
less
2
blunder,
seconds.
more
It is really
plunder.
not going to be that long. I feel like they were able to scale me up. Wait, oh, we got to replay that. Hold on a second. We killed them through a fiery rebirth. Both players' weapons have double damage. I was wondering why that was so quick and why I had some crit chance by the end of it. But, of course, we've got to watch that one again because these fights are just, okay, frozen, frozen, kill them,
Bring
and
her
then
about.
they're dead
I've got
again.
another salvo.
Wow. Wow. Fantastic. So now I think we go for a bit of a speed run. What do we care about at this stage of the game? Would we ever replace really anything? No, I think the only thing I care about is XP. Really, XP and health. So I think I'm going to exchange this ice cream truck for chocolate bars. I did not have to, like, I didn't need the cash there. I just wanted to, yeah, I never need this, right? I just need XP and chocolate bars. Cool. 4 XP sounds good. That's beautiful. That will give me a gold tier loot, probably. So, does this increase this? Yeah, it does. So I can either gain 600 health, or I could find a gold tier loot, but what am I even asking for out of a gold tier loot? Nothing. I think I just want the health here every time. What could I need to, okay, skills are also good. The loot could be XP, but I don't think I turn down guaranteed health over the small chance at XP. I feel like this is whenever you haste shield or something similar. Take a look at these. I suppose Property Baron says your items have double value, which does not do anything. Could earn me a skyscraper or something, but I think I'm locked into this build at this point. And Lord Arkan's skill is when you use an item, shield 40. Yeah, that's great. There is also when you use an item, deal 100 damage. If I was able to get the Eclipse. I was looking at how Bazaar did not even see that fight. Does not matter, though. Gold tier skills, always.
I will not train you to kill.
All items have a cooldown increase of 30%. I feel like I might be able to make this work. I don't... Yeah, because I still have some extraneous cooldown on the Icy Hammock. This is if you have, yeah, 10 or less. So I've got to play 10.3. Okay, yeah, 10.3. I think I could use a... I think I can use this. It's still at 1 second. That's crazy. And I just increased all enemy items cooldowns by 30%. The Ice Club will now no longer auto-activate, but it just means I'll have to find a little more cooldown reduction for this. Let's go for gumballs for a moment, though. And try to grab some crit. Blues are what we're looking for. Oh, yellows actually work now, though, too. Yellows give me 1 armor each. But yeah, blues are the good one. Wow. That's a lot of blues, baby. I am no longer singing the blues because this now has a 9% to crit. I'll take it. And I think I'll visit Jules. I mean, 16 regen in a poison world is fine and interesting. I just don't think I could ever have enough regen that it would make sense. But you know what? I'm not playing for this fight, you know what I mean? All right, let's take a look and see, like, okay, 7.5, sure. I nerfed myself a little bit for this fight, but when we take a look at how much the cooldowns are on all of my opponent's items, it's just crazy. I think I've actually maxed out on some cooldowns here. Okay, they've actually given me some cooldowns too with Chrono Barrier, so maybe that was a reason not to go for Lethargy, but still, it's fine. We're doing all right here. And actually, the Lethargy made it less bad that I increased my... It's fine. It's fine. Let's watch it again, maybe. Basically, I think what I was getting at here is the fact that, yeah, I did not know that there was a max cooldown time in the game, but it is clearly 9.9 seconds, the highest cooldown. No. That doesn't make any sense because this has a starting cooldown of 12. Okay, I'm just wrong on that then. So, basically, this was at 7.5, which was awkward, right? But because this went to 2.8, this had some time to charge, and then every time this went off, this was also able to go off. So it kind of just worked out. I'll just rewatch every fight, just because they're so quick. And my first freeze comes in, takes out Ed. The second freeze comes in, gets their core. They finally Aiden, and they get to activate a little bit. But yeah, then they're done. Crazy build we've got here. All right, that is win number 7 for a silver victory. Looks like my only good wins on Pig so far are with Fort, but this game I was doing all right before we got the Fort. So I feel like this is still a fine... Yeah, I'll just do this. That's whatever. This is still a really good video. Not a fine video. It's a really, really fantastic game. Now I could reduce the cooldown on the Icy Hammock yet again. Oh, no. I did not know this was an item. Wow. Yeah, it's got to be Snowflake. This is cool in case we play around other forts and dually balls. But doubling the freeze duration on my Icy Hammock is just broken. That is just it. I'm not going to go for the Void Golem here. I'm going to just fight Property Baron and be content with it. Let's just do this right now even, because that's awesome. Freeze one item for 2 seconds. Every second feels like a game winner. I could certainly use some other freeze, especially because I'm not using the coolant leak, but I am happy enough with how all of this has progressed. I'm just gonna do the fights rather than waste any more time here. Skyscrapers, oh my goodness gracious, I crit. I was like, how was that over so quickly? I crit, and that's it. Beautiful. Pig skills, weapon skills, shield skills. Let's see what Piggy's up to. Reduce the cooldown of your properties by 10. Your weapons have plus damage equal to your income. Properties have crit percentage. I don't really care about how quickly this thing activates. Let's roll. Might need to start looking elsewhere, because I think I've gotten all the good pig skills. Though... plus like 1,000 health or so seems fine. I maybe will like hang on to some coin. Wow, sells freeze items. Beautiful. No, yeah, I keep this. I hold this.
Well, hello.
Well, hello, Freya. You are certainly a friend o' mine. I mean, this is... I mean, I'm never replacing any of these things. The only way I would replace things is for icy versions of the things that I already have, but I guess I'll just look. It doesn't hurt to look, right? Yeah, but I'm never indulging any of these things, so I just wanted to give Freya a little bit more money because she was so good to me. I could buy some weapons just to power up the Ice Club. That's like not the worst use of cash. However, actually, a better use of cash here is to do this. we grab some chocolate. And that is actually just keeping this chocolate. Those are all, oh, it's only no, for each non-weapon item you have. Why are these not counting? Oh, it's only the non-weapon items that are in play. So it's not how many non-weapon items I have. I thought that I could hang on to all of this chocolate and they would all be worth plus 200 max health, but that is not the case. So sayonara chocolate. And let's see if we can beat a Vanessa. 10% to crit. We've already used our 10%. Oh, looks like a crow's nest. It's a heavy crow's nest. With a start of fight slow, that's actually going to be pretty good. But I think we're going to be able to keep them permafrozen. No, I'm going to lose. No! That's crazy. I actually had this I permafroze their only weapon there, but they got one activation out of it because of the slow. Yeah, that's the issue, is I can get slowed. And I wasn't able to get this off. All right, all right. Let's replay that one too. So they slowed all these things down for 4 seconds, which is pretty incredible. They also increased... Oh, the spyglass got me. That's what it was. All right, I need to play around the spyglass by giving Icy Hammock a whole bunch more cooldown reduction. That's unfortunate. But yeah, basically they got me good there. Definitely a random enchantment location, because that's all that I care about at this point in the game, and cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. Sounds good. It's not the best, though, because I can't use it on the Icy Hammock. So I probably throw it on the Giant Ice Club. I do wonder if once the Ice Club has that, it's better to just give it a coolant leak. No, it's at 15 seconds, though. No. Okay. Well, a few enchants that I would get. I'm actually going to take a look at the phonographs enchants. Not that I'm ever enchanting it here. I'm just curious. Okay, the icy enchant is actually crazy on the phonograph. All of the phonograph enchants say when you use the item to the left of this. Which means I think we do still have a really good opportunity to enchant the phonograph if we've enchanted the Giant Ice Club. Alright. Let's make this unable to be slowed, frozen, destroyed.
Hard to stay positive.
We still got a silver victory with this one, but I really do think we can get this to a 10 wins. But it's going to be tough. There's going to be other people with great comps as we advance here as well. Go for the temporary Jules boost. An extra 1k health, because why not? Gold tier or diamond tier loot. That's pretty cool. Gold or diamond item, that's also pretty insane. But I think the loot is some of the best stuff for me. Unfortunately, this loot is not amongst that. Vulcus Enforcer for sure. I'm just thinking right now if there's anything good that the Vulcus Enforcer could have for me, but I just want the extra XP. If I could maybe hit level 19 or 20, there could be additional enchants. The icicle is not the snowflake, unfortunately. And they're dead before they can break out of this freeze with the icebreaker. They did get the cryo sleeve, but yeah. That's going to be a pretty easy fight there. More gumballs. Sure thing. I will also just sell both of these so that I can 5x these gumballs here. Oh, the gumballs are increasing the max health. That's going to add some lag, but... Do we find any blues? Cool, there's some blues. Some nice blue chews at the end of it. And I believe I will just be going for some XP from the mysterious portal. Oh, that's right. I don't actually know what the mysterious portal does. It's just random.
I see a spark in you. Let's
Fiery,
make it a
apropos chapeau, whatever that means. Fiery pawn shop. I don't even think it's worth rolling. I can't get a fiery version of an item that I already have, I don't believe. So,
Perhaps you'd be
just a
more
waste of
interested in
time.
Freya's wares.
All right, Vanessa. Hit me with, well, not your best shot, but hit me with a shot. Hopefully I can fire back.
We're out to dethrone a king.
Fiery the Eclipse. That's a lot of fun. With an icy submarine that hopefully just never gets to activate. Hopefully none of their items ever get to activate.
Like my crew says at the
As
bar.
they are dead.
Another round.
Yeah, their weapons have lifesteal. I mean, this build is just so good. They got to activate this once. Because they fell below half health. They got to use this twice somehow. Because I guess they were slowing with something. Oh, they slowed with the dock lines with multicast. They've got a lot of enchants here. Every single one of their items has an enchant, which I feel like kind of bodes well for me. It kind of makes me feel like I am still going to be able to find some enchants before the end of this one. And here we are. So, the phonograph with this says when you use the item to the left, haste one item for 3 seconds. That's interesting. When you use the item to the left of this, burn 3. When you use the item to the left of this, poison 2. Don't think that either of those are particularly good, with the step being the best one. However, I feel like Turbo Fort was my other 10 winner. Turbo Phonograph is also fine. The problem is...
For the express ship to get here, and now we're waiting.
The other phonograph enchants, specifically heavy, icy, shiny, deadly, are all really good. Turbo is the next best one. But you know what? I think it's going to be good enough here. I think it's better than going for the fort. Let's just look at those same enchants on fort. Slow one item for 3 seconds, freeze one item for 1 second, haste one item for 3 seconds, plus one multicast, and enemy items can't crit. Oh, that's really cool.
Let's go.
Enemy items have minus 100% crit chance. That's really funny. Is that good? That could be good. Okay. I'm going to go for the phonograph. I feel like it's just the best value. If I wind up finding an icy enchant later and I have to undo something, it's fine. I have to overwrite something, I mean. Because I think it's going to be better to overwrite than to do something else. Okay, now it's just going to be, well, I think relaxing might be better than Poison Fort. Who the heck cares about Poison Fort? An extra 2k health for the PvP fight. Like, this is nothing. Or I just grab some weapons and cycle through them to lift up the Ice Club.
Look, I need a business
Poison Fort is like, it's never anything. I feel like I'm just going to cycle through weapons here to pump this up. If I can buy like 10 weapons, I give it plus 20 damage. No, none of this is ever relevant. Neither is Relax. I'll put Poison on the fort. It's irrelevant. But it gives us a funky picture here. Speaking of funky pictures, maybe let's go ahead and grab some thumbnails because these are all animated. I'm just going to look at them for a moment so I can have some choice of thumbnails here. And then I'm going to buy some gumballs. Currently at 12%. Can I see 15? All right, 13, 14. I think we're going to get to 15. And we did. Cool. I will fight the Colossus. And then I've got to just get 2 more wins here. When you burn, haste an item. When you burn, charge a shield. Hasting this is very good, don't get me wrong. It turns into 0.5 seconds to activate, which I think is quite good. I think I'm done with pig skills. Is that crazy? I'm going to take a look at skills, and I don't like know the full list of skills available, but I'm looking for skills tagged with shield right now. Seeing if anything jumps out at me. Okay, and then I'm gonna also hit the pig tag. And you have to match all. So there's first time you fall below half health, shield.
The hustle never sleeps.
First time you use a large item, shield equal to your max health. Yeah, these are all really bad. What about weapon? Where's weapon at? Alright, it's last. It's alphabetical. When you buy a weapon, there's so many bad weapon ones. I think I'm going to just go to pig skills again. Can I find, like, unique to pig? How do I find unique?
Is this a work-life balance thing, or what's happening?
How do you look at unique skills to pig? I don't even know how to do that. I feel like I've seen them all. Maybe it would give me a diamond lethargy, though? Or a diamond, or just an upgrade for long strides. Yeah, that's worth playing for.
People of Jabalia could learn much from this place. I know
Boost the
I
cooldown
have.
of your properties by 10. Your weapons have damage equal to your gold. Okay. It's interesting. Plus 100. It's definitely nothing to scoff at. But I think I want an upgrade for long strides. And I'm not settling for anything else. That's fine. I do have a weapon. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with an additional 300 health. Or an additional 600, right? Yeah, an additional 600. No, an additional 300. Right. Okay. Let's fight a monster. That's the bad one. This is the bad place. Oh wait, this is not the bad one. No, this is one I can definitely beat. Yeah, this is Eye of the Colossus. Which, interestingly, could be a stand-in for that, but I don't wind up getting it. Oh, I upgrade that. Interesting. And what do I get here? Oh, crit chance! That's nice. That's actually really cool. Did not even think about that as an option. But now I've got 30% to crit with this. And eat it fins to gain max health. Sounds good to me.
Is life. Our bodies are just
You gain 5% max health is always the case. And then, oh, this heals? I didn't even know this thing heals. And your heal items gain 20 heal, plus 5 regen, shield item scale. Sure. They're all exactly the same. Oh, there is something else I can do here, right? This gives me more... Yeah. Oh, and more stats on this. All right, Piggy. Let's go, baby. This is a 9-win pig that is also prestige down, but 9 wins, looking to connect. I'm almost nervous just like moving all that stuff around at the last second. Oh, this is a damage pig going big with the dog and the atlatl. A 1.5 atlatl gets frozen, and it's a heavy atlatl. Oh, that's such a good freeze. Poison takes him out. Wow. Okay, we're going to have to look at the recaps on that one. Big dog, turbo longbow, toxic flail. What actually got to activate? Only the atlatl was able to give out probably two slow activations, that means, and 1 crit by the looks of it. We'll watch it again. What skills did they have here? Yeah, lifting. This is the build that we were temporarily, but we got so much better than that.
I guess motivation isn't everything.
Cool beans. Win number 9 is now going to move us on to day 16. Our final day. No matter what. So, final day, Jules Cafe, you know what they say. Hey, hey, hey. Your heal items heal 450. No, I want all this. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I could crit. Did I ever look at my crit on that last fight? I don't think I did. Let's grab some chocolate. I'll go to the Velkus Enforcer. I'll eat the chocolate first, though.
Clean.
Let's see if they can best me with the icebreaker. Oh, they tried to freeze the Radiant Ice Club. Yeah, the opposite. Their icicle hit the ice club. That's not quite going to do it. When you freeze, this gains 15 damage. That feels a little small at this point in the game. I don't care about upgrades, so gold tier skills, what do we got? When you use a property, deal damage equal to your gold. Huh. When you heal, an item gains crit chance. Huh. Interesting. I could turn this into also giving, but it's a random item, which I don't love. When you use a property, hit your opponent for 150. I don't actually think that that's good enough. I think the combat medic might be fine. It's a little bit awkward because I could roll a gold tier skill. Could be a lethargy upgrade, which honestly kind of scares me. So I'll go for combat medic.
Coin goes back to our community.
All right, more gumballs.
Thank you.
Sounds good to me. Five more gumballs, and then we've only got 1 more hour left in this game. Let's make it a good one here. We can enchant an item with burn effects, or we can just relax. This is just going to be a nice, relaxing final hour. Whew, okay, all right. Can we do it? Are we going to get 9 wins or 10 wins, or is this final day Vanessa build going to best me? But you know what? I think we've got it.
You do
I really do.
tusks, right?
Let's find out. Oh, they are a weapon build. This is Trebuchet? Turbo Trebuchet. I feel like I gotta be good against, right? Oh, they start a fight. Fiery holsters. How are they activating so much? Jeez Louise. Okay, I'm gonna have to see exactly what happened. We won, which is awesome. But start a fight, they hasted everything. Why did they activate everything? It got really close, but I mean, I just need to watch the fight again. Both players' weapons have double damage. Oh, wow. Wow. Crazy. I don't know how much damage I actually took there, but okay, yeah, it was pretty close. I took 14 to 15,000 damage. No, actually, I took 16,000 damage. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's watch that again. So, oh, I see what happened. Yeah, they hasted everything, which allowed the Trebuchet to just activate. I won on a crit? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we got to see that one more time then. This fight was just so quick. Okay, so the started fight was just the Trebuchet activating a bunch of times. That's literally the only thing my opponent did. Everything else got to activate once just because they had so many things I couldn't freeze at all. I did perma-freeze the Switchblade when I fell below half health, but then I was able to grab the win with, I think, one of the most powerful builds that I've ever had in the Bazaar. A 1-second icy item that was triggering a giant ice club. Looks pretty good to me. That is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. Unfortunately, it froze before the victory screen came in, and then some things got a little bit jumbled up, but I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.